But tonight, we're so blessed. She did a training for us August 21st, Saturday. And we're happy to have her back. She hails from Australia. You guys know she's there down under. Also, she's an entrepreneur and she runs multiple businesses. She's a training coach. She's not afraid of hard work. She's a mom, as they say down south, the mom of two amazing, did I say it right, Ms. Collins? She's a mom of two amazing children. She's been in ACN 4.5 years. She became a regional director last year. Now, let me say this. If she could become a regional director while this craziness is going on, then you should finish it for the years out as well. I'm just saying. Without further ado, from down under in Australia, the great regional director, Ms. Kaz Marker.
Hi everyone. Morning, bonjour, ohayo gozaimasu, salam, namaste. Good day, folks. It's Saturday training. How are you all? Good? That's great. Lovely to see you all on the screen. Mr. Thomas, I don't have enough words for you. You're just amazing. And I'm truly humbled to have, been introduced to you by Ms. Diane Collins and just amongst all you people. It's so amazing. It's the energy we surround ourselves with. It's just so much fun. And you're like, as much as you have all this fun, there is a serious side to you. There's a business side to you. And I just absolutely love it. You're a man who can, have so much wealth of knowledge. It's just amazing. Thank you, sir, for everything you do. And you were the beacon of light last year when I went through my divorce. You were the beacon of light that got me through. And yes, I took it to regional director as something I distracted my mind with and just went for it. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Friends, today we're going to do some business. Is that all right? Is that all right? We're here on leadership. There's very few of us. And if we say we are in business, we really just want to get paid as well. Is that okay? Is that okay if everyone gets paid? I think that's fair. We want to get paid, right? It doesn't matter what the amount is. If you talk to, senior vice presidents who have probably shared with you their first check was $10 or, $25, and they were still excited with that. But I know we live in a different world. We need to change our conversation with wealth. Wealth is a understanding. It's not just the numbers. It's the lifestyle. It just creates this whole different picture. But let's come down to the basics because ACN is simple. If you're looking at any millionaire, when they talk about their life, their process, their journey, it's going to be really simple. You go, what? That's all you did? It's just simple things they've done, but they've done it consistently to get the results, and they have to keep moving, right? And all my training today, friends, I have piggybacked of ACN. I've taken the ACN slides, ACN stuff. I've gone into ACN Pacific, which is Asia Pacific for us here, acn.com for you guys there, and just gone into the back office. And exactly those videos that they just reflected on is some of the videos that I saw as well before I put a few things together. And it's just simple. It's there in your back office, and we're going to do some work. Before we get started, by a show of hands, how many of you have signed in your back office and looked at your back office today? Today. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yep. Today. Because we've done it. We've all done it at some time. We did it on the first day and then you never did it again, probably. But if you look into it now, and as we go along, these are the things I want you to reflect on, and please write. And if you haven't, log in and check when we are doing this or after we do this call today. How many points do you have? Right? Please write down on a piece of paper. How many points do you have now? Personal points. And how many points do you have as a team in your downlines? Doesn't matter which downline it is, just as a team, where do you stand? Okay, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to do only ACN stuff today, and let's see if we can get out, because you guys have a big event coming up next weekend, and you want to invite and really make the most of it and get a good hefty paycheck if you can before the end of this month. So let's close this month off really, really hard, and let's do this. All right, let me share my screen here. Share, and there. This year, ACN is called 2021 as Game On. How many of you knew that? ACN has a theme every year, and this year's theme is Game On. All right, so let's bring it on. Click. Does it go next? Yeah. What we're going to do today is have some interaction and have fun. because talking alone is really tiring. So let's have some fun together. And if that's by smiles, I'll take that. That's okay. Okay, really understanding the business and the compensation plan and where the money is, because you want to get paid. At the end of the day, if you're in business, you're going to get paid. If you're not getting paid, let's pack bags. Yeah, let's not waste time. Working your business and understanding the compensation plan and events is really the pathway to success. And let's break that down for us this morning. First, watch this. This sound, this music always gets to me. I love it. There is so much power and energy in that video. I absolutely love it, right? Let's look at our business. They've said, don't set limits, don't set, set goals, build your team, let's go and excel. What's the vision of this company? Really, it's the fastest and the largest, we're working in the fastest growing industry. Absolutely. $1.75 trillion in revenue. It's huge. I don't even know how many zeros come in a trillion. Let's get it real. I don't. Yeah, it's amongst the most sought after big businesses that we are playing against. Now you imagine earning off those industries every month, right? Getting paid every month when people pay for their bills. Going head to head with billion-dollar companies. Who can do it? You can do it individually. That's the platform. Right? ACN's is the mother company. They're letting you leverage. The company is letting you leverage. When you buy shares in stock, what are you doing? Somebody else is doing the work. You are leveraging off their companies growing up and down and hoping to make a dividend from there. Every industry, everyone is playing off leverage. Why are we shy of doing it? Why are we, tarnishing it with different names and calling it a pyramid scheme or all that? It is not. It's leverage. Your CEO of a company leverages from all of us working the hard yards 9 to 5, and the company still goes on. So let's see what we've got here. Why is my click not working? There we go. Okay, ACN makes it possible. Have we all seen this slide? We've all seen this slide. We know what this is. If you ask Siri or Google, who's the largest in the world for direct seller in telecommunication and essential services, it comes up as ACN. Have you asked Siri or Google this? I mean, come on, that's the mother encyclopedia now, Google, yeah? That itself is telling you we are the largest and the best at what we do. Duh, why are we hesitating in what we've got, right? In one of the videos we just played before, it said we're in a customer acquisition business. All we need to do is get those customers, right? Something that's been on since 1993. I mean, they've got credibility and substance. Right? We're millions of customers they've acquired in 27 countries, 28 countries around the world, 5 continents. Really? Some of us have not even traveled to those continents. They've touched it. They're giving an opportunity and leveraging. Clearly, there's something going on there. And look at that. They're, look at those, the board of members. They're the best at what they do. They are the best at what they do. What's stopping you? Only you. You get challenges because you don't have the affirmation of what this business is. You don't have the understanding of what it is. Your conversation with you is not there yet. Your conversation with you is still filled with doubt. So shift that because you've got the best of the best in hand. We can't get better than this because if you try, we'll only keep getting more excuses. This is already the best. What more do you want, right? All right, I've done this for some people who have never ever seen it and gone into the back office. The company is this is all ACN stuff. I haven't made anything up. This is ACN stuff that you've got leverage to and you can use if you're doing your business and sharing it, yes? Honesty, integrity, and credibility underpins everything that ACN does. This is a serious business. When we sign on, why do we have to do our accreditation training? because it's licensing. It's involved with credible businesses. There is, what's the word? There is compliance involved to it, right? So everything is well above board, and it's really a solid structure that you can rely on. What's your responsibility? Represent and pursue the ASEAN opportunity ethically and in a professional manner. Really bring it out professional and strong, because you will believe it then, right? Provide the customers truthful and accurate information regarding the ASEAN products and services. Can we just do that? It's as simple as that, because that's one of the main things in our compensation plan is acquiring customers. All you need to do is present what's in your back office truly and honestly and bring it out there, right? Let's see what's really knowing your business. We saw this is your back office. Everyone's got a personalized website. You know, whether it's a business name on there, your personal name, everyone's got a personalized website. What's in there? Your products and services. How many of you really know all your products and services, or even know 3 or 4 that you can really work with? Yep, just one hand. That's terrible. Yeah, a few hands. Sorry, I'm getting through the screen. All right. So you need to know a few of your products and services. You don't need to be a scholar in every one of them, because sometimes you don't have all sorts of customers. You'll get the energy and the everyday stuff more easily than you get the big products or the business services, right? And it's understanding those things. Your residential and business, and there's regular updates. So it's really knowing in your back office, what's your products and services, right? And we want to look at, as we go on this training, is what's best to get paid on. In Australia, we're very clear right now. Ms. Collins and I always talk about it. We know our energy is a really good product that we work off. We've got the phones as well. In energy right now, with the company we tie up with, we know residential is much better than the business. So focus on what actually gets you paid and what will build your belief as well. If you're going to seek business customers when your business plans are not going to beat anyone else's plan, and then say, oh, but I couldn't do it. Well, you're chasing the wrong thing, right? Understand your plan, know your comparisons. We even know when we get bills from certain companies, oh, I'm going to do better at this, I'm not going to do better at this. And we still do a quote, and we'll turn around and say, hey, you're better off staying where you are, but I'll keep you updated as soon as we have something better for you. Be honest. Don't force people. So it's a massively customer acquisition business. That's why Ms. Collins sits over 250 personal customer points. She is getting 20%. You know, I'm sitting, that's amazing. Let's give her a round of applause for that. That's some solid work. That's some solid work. That's it, with backbone and posture. She did it. She got there. You know, I would sit over 300 personal customer points. It is solid where we build those customers. We are a customer acquisition business, and we get paid most in the compensation plan from getting your own customers. So why are you leaving that on the table? What's next? Right. Logging into your back office. Right. The first thing we saw in Mr. Thomas's video today that Mr. Clemens put together is actually knowing how to log into your back office and knowing how to work it. Right. Knowing your points, knowing where the systems are working. If you're losing customers, you've put someone, it's not finished, what's pending, like literally everything is there. But if you're not tracking your business, that's why we get similar questions week after week, why we can't do stuff, is because we've really not looked at our back office and understand what is there, right? So log in and see where you sit. And in the compensation plan, we'll see it in a second, where there are different points. If you're sitting at, 39 points, then cross it. Don't sit at 3%. You're sitting on the edge with 5%. Change over. Right? Australia has a few different points. You have a few different points. It doesn't matter. So make sure you're marrying those up. And why leave money on the table when you just need to get that one more lazy customer you can pull in and get now 5%, or now get 10%, or get 20%. Don't wait. Don't sit on the fence. Right? Get your understanding of where you are at, and get to the next promotion. Again, this week we had no promotions because we haven't pushed it, or we haven't submitted in time. But that's what happens, right? Keep pushing, and know your points and know what's happening in your business, right? Know your downline, check your downline reporting, know what's happening. If you don't want to worry as much about you've built the self-confidence, you've built the right conversation with yourself, talk to the person who you've joined in your team, because you will lose them if you don't tell them, hey, you're just 1 point away from being at 5%. If you got $30 last month, let's get you to $70, $50, whatever it is. Help them cross the border, help them cross the line, and get them paid, because they'll get more excited. Otherwise they lose. And that's what events do to us as well. This is a roller coaster every day. We go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. Life gets in the way, but don't forget what you've got at hand and keep tracking your business. Right? There we go. So products and services, everything has a point. Yes, we all know the points. How many of us really know how many points is connected to each product and service? Like what's 2 points, what's 4 points, what's 6 points, 8 points, whatever it is, right? Really know what gets you those points. Thank you, Mr. Kara. That's true. It's important to know what the business has on offer to take you, and then you will know what your commission revenue from there will be. You get paid on the commissionable revenue. All right, please understand the compensation plan. This is leadership. This is business conversation. Please understand this, that you get paid on the commissionable revenue of the business. These are your Amazon of services. Look at that buffet. I hope I've got the most recent slide there for you. This is, we've got plenty of services there. Australia doesn't have as many as well, right? You guys have got so many services you can plug into and make the most of it. Now, before I do that, I'm going to stop share here. And I'm going to try and share this. Can you guys see this? Yes. You can see that's your US compensation plan. Again, I've just plugged into the, now this is a launching document. How many of you have seen the ACN back office from ACN Compass and looked at the launching document, right? That's good. Good to know that all of you have seen one. And you must use these if you get stuck. All these things are available in your back office. What's on the first page in the first 3 things is your details, your IBO number, your website. That's good. Your leader upline, who you can go to for help. And then comes the why. Why you're doing what you're doing. Your reason in the business, right? That is so important because that's something you want to fall back on every time you get stuck and forget about something and come back to it. All right. So you've understood what is customer qualified. We know executive team leader and we know regional director is 600 points, right? We work on that. But what we want to do here is really understand the compensation plan. Oh, I was right. 1 to 39 points is 3%. So if you're sitting at 39 points, get those 2 points more, get to 41 points and make it 5%, right? Don't sit on the fence, but it's very important to operate and look at that every day, because if it becomes a habit, you've got to take action. If it's not a habit, there is no action taking points happening, right? Also, we've got the now bonuses. These didn't exist a couple of years ago, right? There was fast start bonus, but there's so much more on the table now than when I joined or when Mr. Thomas joined, right? There was only one service. Now we've got so much more and we still don't do it. Like I said to myself last year when I worked to RD, I hope it helps you guys. I'm going to get paid no matter what, $200 every month from my customer bonuses, minimum. I set that as a target to myself. Please set bigger targets, right? If you're already doing 200, set yourself double that, triple that. As Mr. Nelson's told us, if you aim for higher and you don't meet that target, at least you've crossed your reserve point. But if you keep your reserve really low, then you won't make it to that point. So try, if you're not doing this, do this. These are just small steps. We eat a pizza 1 bite at a time, 1 slice at a time. We've got to bite into this, friends. We've got to get paid. How many of us right now get paid $200 or more every month just from customer acquisition bonuses? Let's be honest. Excellent. Excellent. Mr. Freddie is the only one I can see really going, me. And look, there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it, my friends. It's just a good realization, sounding point where we see you are investing. You guys are investing time. Time and tide waits for no man, and it will never come back once it's gone, right? We're losing time. We're losing an opportunity. You're investing so much time in training every single day, showing up, asking those questions, and then what? But if you realize the answers are really the same, every time the answers are the same, right? So that's what it is. Give yourself that target, because if you get $200 every month minimum, you've put 5 services and more, right? 5 services, only 2 points each. 5 twos are 10. That's 10 points every month minimum. Even if you're on a slow track to RD, you'll be still moving forward. Every week, we've got to have some promotion or the other. And this is only talking about you, because the biggest action taker should be you. The conversations with you is with you, right? And then you get your points and stuff. What have we got next? Overriding residual income. In the chat box, can anybody write for me? Everybody write, please. How many points do you need to have to start getting paid your overriding residual income? From day one? Day two? When do you start get paid overriding residual income? Ooh, next. Okay, you want to know? Not 75 points. When do you start paying overriding residual income? Think, guys, think. We get paid residual income. We get paid overriding residual income. When do you start getting paid your overriding residual income? How many personal points do you need to have as an IBO to start getting paid overriding personal income? Okay, not 7, not 60. No, keep going. I'll try and flick my screen so I can find that slide for you. It's in your compensation plan. 200. Oh my God, no, that's a lot of hard work. 25, I think you might be right there. Let me bring up those compensation plans for you. I know what it is for Australia. I'm just not going to say it till I'm sure for sure. Mr. Thomas, anybody, any of the RDs want to share that for US? What your...
All right, RDs.
All right, let me share for you that Australia is at 40 points. I had this up for you and I will bring it up. It's somewhere there. I will bring it up. I'm pretty sure yours was 35 points or something,
30.
but I will. 30? Somebody say something? Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, that was Marvin saying 30.
Marvin, hi. 30 points?
Yes.
Did you say 30? Yep, 30 points. There you go. There you go. Australia is at 40 points, right? We need to have those customer points in your personal back office to start getting paid on your overriding residual income. So as much as we've been listening every week and we've been training on compensation plan, reading the 1 to 10, as an independent business owner, please know your business. Know where your money is. So if you're sitting at 29 points and you've got a big team under you and still worry why your paycheck's not happening, something's wrong, ACN not doing the right thing, I'm not getting paid, my money is not coming, I should get this. Hang on. We said you need to get to 30 points before you start getting paid on everyone else, right? So please get the compensation understanding of the plan understood really well. So if you're sitting on the fence, again, you're leaving money on the table in spite of putting so much effort in. Does that help people to really understand where the money is and we're leaving it? So please look at that and understand your compensation plan of where we're leaving money on the table. Here it is. All right, let's get back to this. So how are the ways we get paid? We get residual income. We all know that. We get from 3% to 20%. Is that fair? Everyone knows that? That's cool. That's simple. Then we've got the overriding residual income. We just understand how that is. Everyone under you, you get paid 5 levels deep. You get up to, I think, 4% in US. You guys get paid. And when you get paid, you just discovered that as well. So that's how you get paid on your overriding residual income. And then the customer bonuses is the third way we talked about first. That money is there on the table. Please put those customers in. Also, I was talking to Ms. Diane. I talked to her quite a bit and I spoke to a few people from this team as well. If you're putting people on the last day of the month and you've done only 1 service, but you've got 5 and you think it's not going to meet the mark, don't put it on the last day of the month because the turnover sometimes takes time and you lose the money because it didn't come in within that calendar month. Be smart about it and get them connected the next day on the 1st of the month and put all those points in and get paid. Because they might put one, then lazily come with the next one the day after, you lose it. Neither you get paid. But if you think you're going to lose the customer, don't waste time. Take them on anyways, right? You will get the residual for it. But that's what you need to work out sometimes and work your business strategically so you can get paid. The main thing is get paid, right? There is money on the table. You just need to work it and understand it. This is your slides as well. 3 services, $75. I've already been through that. $200 for 5 services and then $200 for every additional 3 services. Australia gets $150, right? So you guys have a lot of money on the table. you guys can do. Your point system is a bit different as well. But you know what? The main ethos, the structure, and the value system on the table is still the same, friends. It's still the same. We've really got the same thing anywhere we go. We just went through this. That's your percentages. Please, if you know what your points are, would anyone like to be honest and share where you're sitting at and what your next goal will be and want to go forward? Can anyone share if they're sitting on the fence? Anyone want to set a target for themselves? I'm sitting at 39 or I'm sitting at 59. I'm going to go 65 by next week. Can anyone put themselves out there? Any action takers? Anyone? Someone? No one? Ooh, come on, people. You have a big event coming next week. You've got to take action. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? All right. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, but please reflect, friends. Reflect. This is not about making anybody feel bad. This is about actually reflecting of where we are at and being able to move forward, because we can do enormous number of training. We can do enormous amount of these hours, but it's not going to help us. It's not going to put money back in our pockets. It's not going to help our family. It's not going to take you closer to your why. Please reflect to your own why, yeah, and really see where it's taking you. So I'll leave that for you guys to decide. Oh, see, I knew I had it. I have this here. It's 40 points, not 30, Mr. Carter. I thought this is the American slide. It's 40 points. It's 40 points. There we go. We're learning. We're learning. I think I've taken this from the American website as well. This is your compensation plan. First 2 levels is 40 points. So if you're sitting somewhere in the 35, guys, let's bring it up. And even if it was 30 points, who cares? Go harder, go more, right? And then you get to 60 points, you get 3 levels deep. And then you get a 75 points when you get paid your levels 4 and 5. Right? If you've never seen this, guys, take a picture of this and really understand where you are and how your business is really functioning. Right? The leaders have just simply understood the game plan really well. That's why we're able to train people. That's why we're able to build other teams and grow, because we know what our compensation plan is. Is this helping? Can I just get a little nod? Is this helping? Is it bringing a different reflection to where we are at and where we need to go to? Yeah, because we've done a lot of the people side about connecting with people, but now we need to work on actually working your business. And that was my only aim for today, is really to show you the business itself. Because I think we've done enough of the people connection, the love, the mushy part, the talking part. We really need to take some action. Now, the biggest thing I was asked to work on is events. Now, you will understand that events is really crucial. What events can do for you, you won't be able to do for yourself, my friends. All right, so let's bring what the events do for us, right? Why are you doing this business? You need to determine and understand your why. Is it time with your family? Do you want to just pay off some bills? Do you want to help with college education, bills for your kids? Help your parents? Just get some more holidays if you've not been for one, or build up and save enough so we can all go for one now. Charity, like really, what's your investment in there? Why are you doing what you're doing, right? My investment 2 years ago is I flew with a team, a contingent from the Australian group, and we were 25 of us that came to Long Beach, California for the convention. And when I saw that event, to 20,000 people in a stadium, to 6 people in an Australian stadium, it builds a whole different level or a depth to the business. So really understand your why and what you do and why you want to do it. We have got here is work on you. We do that a lot. It's the company, the services, and you. Look at the biggest chunk. Who needs to do the most work? The you. Hello, it's you. Let's all look at ourselves in the camera and everyone else. It's you who needs to put in the work. We were scared to put 10 points in by next week. 2 seconds ago, guys, it's you. They promised to pay you, but the work needs to be done by you. All right. What is this? This is all an absolute roller coaster, right? This is going to be a learning curve, right? We're going to go ups and downs. Every day we're learning. Every day has challenges. Yesterday I was asked, what are the challenges we face? No different. Whether it's ACN as a business, whether it's me real estate as a business, whether it's my pizza shop, every business is dealing with people. The challenges are the same. Yeah. And we need to overcome them. It's an emotional roller coaster. If you think we're not going to do this, and or if you think you can do this or you can't do this, you're right either ways. It's what you believe in, whether you can do it or you can't do it. It's an emotional roller coaster. Go for it. Grab it. Enjoy it. Open your eyes and go, ah, and enjoy the dip. Enjoy the thrills. Because when you come to the other side, you know, when they take those pictures of you on those, at the end of the roller coaster, when you're coming down the big dip, they take those auto pictures and you come out and you go, ah, you've got those weird looks because the excitement, the adrenaline, the kick is so different. Those are not pictures with poses. Those are natural. The excitement is super. So please keep the long-term vision, and the short-term memory will soon disappear of the problems. Keep the big vision at hand. These problems will be not important, right? Prepare for the issues and challenges that come. And the only thing we request you to do, or you should never, never quit in anything. We don't quit on our kids. We don't quit on life. So we don't quit. We don't quit. Just keep at it and it will happen. Professionals sort, amateurs sell. Professionals sort, amateurs sell. So if you think this is too salesy and I'm not doing it right, then you're still in the amateur boat. We are still learning, and we're always amateurs till we really get to that level. And you will know when you've made that shift, right? But don't feel bad about it. Keep doing it, keep at it, don't quit, because you will soon learn and that shift will come and you will know. Because then the questions we have on these calls will shift as well. It'll be a growth question. It'll be a challenge that not everyone faces every day, right? Where are we spending most of our time? With the red apples, the green apples, or the brown apples, the rotten apples? We should really be putting 90% of our time in the red apples, right? Want to think about it? Put 10%. See the difference, 90 to 10 and 0 with somebody who's like, no, and walks away. Let them go. Let them go. Drop them really quickly, because it's going to impact you and your thought process, right? Because their uneducated minds will have so much to tell you, but they will speak to you with so much conviction that you'll believe in the rotten apple. So let them go really quickly. Yeah. Green apples, invite them. Let them be there, right? And the red apples, sign them up, bring them to the events, invite them anyways. They need to be part of the excitement group. They need to be part of the elite crowd, and that's where they need to come. What do the trainings do for us? The training is, everything is an event, right? The conference calls, the three-way calls, your business overviews, meetings, that's the bomb. The business overview meetings that we used to have, now it's the PBZs. We've changed our words. And the leadership training, product training, the international, the regionals, and the international is the mother training. It's absolutely the queen bee. You've got to go for these. And virtual is no different. And some of us have experienced them. It's amazing when the screen's on and your name scrolls up in the, this. I was super excited when my name was in the Success magazine, right? When you have customer acquisitions done, you get to RD, your name's in the magazine. I've kept those magazines. Like the Aussies say, bloody oath, mate, I've got it. I've kept it. My name's in there. Of course I open them and show them to people, right? And that's what it is about. When you do that, you will be rewarded in so many different levels that even if I have a plateau in my business for some time, something will bring me back. The why will bring me back. The excitement will show me, and there is belief because it can happen. So I just wanted to share, everything is an event. Keep the excitement. This slide is so, so, so good. I absolutely love it, because that's what I just said. I went to the American event. Like, it was just awesome. We only saw them on videos. We played them after our events. It is amazing. And ASEAN really puts some fantastic, music, energy, and compiles some awesome videos. We've got some awesome stuff at our hand that can promote these events and get the best out of it, because it will inspire you, give you goals, give you momentum. The recognition is second to none. I mean, look at some of the SVPs, RVPs, RDs, those promotions. Really, friends, I've walked on that stage. Even when I did customer acquisition, got some certain points, you get invited on stage. Walking on that stage and looking out at the audience, 20,000 people in the audience, in the arena, it's different. It's different. The feeling is you can't compare it to anything else. It builds your vision to a whole different level. And that will build your belief. That will solidify your belief and understanding, build so much energy for you, right? The energy will give you action mode, will push you to take action. We've been getting on these calls every day, but we are fearful of taking the real action. The whole point of today's training is to just bring out and highlight what this business has. Take action, because action will give you results. You will log into your bank account the next day. I said to you yesterday, look at your bank accounts, and I've kept a separate account for just the ACN money. Earlier in the year, last year, I said I bought a dog or a pet for my kids. I paid $5 grand for that. And that's from my ACN account. That's what my dog cost me. I didn't take it from the other money that I earn. That is the money I've kept to spend on kids, give them what they want, build those dreams. And that's what I need to work at. If that's empty and shallow, then I haven't done enough. I need to keep pushing. Even in my goals book, I've said whether we don't talk about how much income one makes, but you can set your goals, whether it's $1 million a month, $100,000 a month, or let's bring it to realistic numbers. Even I've put in my book, I want to make about 2.5 grand a month minimum from residual income, not just talking about the other stuff. There is so much more on the table, right? The residual income. Have you set those goals? Have you put that money down? Even if it's $100, friends, put it down. Because if you haven't written it in your goals, it's not going to happen. And those results will give you belief again and energy and action, and the cycle just goes on. Every spoke in the cycle, in the wheel, is important to give you the balance and take you from A to B, right? It just builds up that belief. So events are really important. And if you're not booked in, anyone not booked in for this coming event, that's all right. Be honest. If you're not booked in, that's okay. Life gets in the way. No hands waving, some hands. Pat's got a hand waving. Nobody else going to this weekend's event, this coming next weekend? Oh yeah, sensational. Go, yeah. Sorry, didn't hear you. Yeah, Mr. Sam Foster. Good. Hope you're going. Great. Don't get in the way. Be there or be square, right? How many of you got guests coming? Like 100% going. How many of you got guests going? Few of us. The hands are not waving as much. Few of us. Who was that? I saw somebody come up with their camera. Who's that? Good. Sensation is going crazy. She's got sensational, Miss Sensational. Would you like to tell us how many visitors have you got coming with you? 2. She's got 2 coming. That's good. You think you can do 2 more by next weekend? Maybe. Don't say maybe, just do it. Because if you say maybe, you won't get any. Just say you'll do it. Maybe you'll get 1 more. You'll do it. She'll do it. She's got 2. She's going to do 2 more. Anyone up for a challenge? Anyone else feel like saying, I've got 1, I've got half a human coming with me. I'll take 1.5. Come on, people. Mr. Thomas is seeking those cameras too. Where is everyone? What are they saying? Anyone? Someone? No one. Come on, people. We are putting in so much effort. We clap and smile every day for Jibri and everyone putting all these things together. It is for you to get the results. It's for you because they're getting the results anyways. They're making the money anyways. We can call Zoom closed and go and make their money, right? But it's for us to go from A to B because we've got belief in what we've got. We've got belief in you and you to excel to get to the next level. All right. So we've got our Zoom trainings. We've got the PBZs. We've got the in-person trainings. I don't know if you guys still have them. We don't at the moment. We've got weekly Saturday trainings that we have that a lot of the leaders are doing. There is the leadership and the regional that you attend. And then we've got the international event. And that's what you have coming this week. Events build your business. Events build your belief. Events build you. Because that really reflects on who's around you, who's gone forward, who's been recognized. Oh my God, let's go for it. And then, you know how many times we've said the people you surround yourself with is very important. Because if they're getting promoted, they're getting moving forward. Those are the friends you want to have because they're the action takers, right? If everyone's in the same boat and everyone in your row is sitting down and clapping for others, you need to move to the row where people are getting promoted and walk on stage with them. So stop clapping for everyone else. Let's start clapping for you. Yeah, we want to sit down and clap for you. You. That's it, Mr. Thomas. You, all of you want to start clapping for you. We want to sit down and we want to get you on stage. To be able to meet the co-founders in person, one-on-one, was just unbelievable. In Australia, let me share a story. When we had an event, last international event a few years ago, on the Saturday night, we have little team group dinners and other events and, in team group recognition that we do. The co-founders, the last one was in Gold Coast. The co-founders actually as a group walk to all the venues, all the RVPs, SVPs, let them know where the events are. And they actually all come up to each of our groups and we get a little few minutes of one-on-one with them, and we go and meet them and get to see them. It's just amazing. It's just, you just feel like you're with the A team. You've just won the World Cup. Like it's a whole different feeling, guys. It's a whole different feeling when you get recognized at this level and at that level. It's a whole different feeling. I mean, I can't explain it in words. You've got to experience it. You've got to experience it. You can't tell someone how good the roller coaster was till you push them on it and let them feel it. Miss Natasha Ismail won't get on one that easily, but she did too. She experienced it. I think she'll go for one again. We'll ask her next time if she will go on it. What's next? Right? Let's promote. Mr. James Adlin, the Senior Vice President, we saw the video. That was the video I was watching a few minutes ago that was there. It's all there on YouTube. You can look them up. Promoting events. He says training and highlight. How do you invite for the videos? Yeah, how do you promote? Training and highlight the videos. We have got plenty of ACN videos for events. They promote those videos. They're really exciting. They're really punching. They're really good, right? Edify the speakers and the trainers who are going to be there on the day. It is really important. What else can you do? Remind them of their why. If you know them, ask them, tell them, remind them of their why. And then the testimonials are so important to bring forward. Stories tell, facts tell, right? Stories are so cool. Events will do more for you than you can do for yourself. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, really. I've said a lot today, but that's like the really. Events will do so much for you. Take the people on. If you're allowed to in US, get a group together. Get a few people over for a tea party. Sit down and watch the event together. Make a little circle for yourself. We did a lot of that here in Australia because our lockdowns are really, really, really rigid, ridiculously rigid. But, we've snuck in and done little group events. We used to book a venue. And even though it's a Zoom event, we used to book a venue, 20, 30 of us in a venue and watch the event together. Because excitement in the room is what really brings us all together and brings that belief. That's all. I'll finish off with this saying, get paid now. Thank you very much, guys. I really hope this made sense and you can connect with your business at a different level. I mean, really, we want everyone to get a paycheck. Thank you so much.